for the first map, and I'm quite curious about the operator bans. What's going to happen? Because we did already see the Mirror Bandit ban. We've seen the Bandit Jaeger ban for defense. Blackbeard is going to be banned by Impetus. That is actually a good decision, because that eliminates that like tanky pick on the second floor at the console office. So yeah, that is a good one. KlickBait, though, they went straight away. They already knew what they wanted to pick.
Ying.
What is up with the Ying bans?
I mean, I'm blind. I'm full blind. What's happening? I'm dead. I guess that plays
Learn to pick Jaeger. Nonetheless, defense bans. Ooh, a Valkyrie.
That's smart. This is a smart ban, especially if these guys were watching the previous game, where I talked about how powerful Valkyrie can be on this map. You know, it's a squarish map, and you can throw out 3 cameras and get, or even 2 cameras and get a complete view of the outside. Completely, you can cover every single angle. So that's how powerful Valkyrie is here, and Legion's gonna be banned. So that's interesting.
I'm not too sure about the Legion ban.
We've seen a few Legion bans, I think.
Yeah, but in the context of this matchup, I'm not too sure if Legion was exactly the right choice, rather than, let's say, delete system 34. Sorry. Yeah, ban something like, I don't know, a Jaeger to be able, but I'd imagine Jaeger would be banning Jaeger would be a shot in the foot for Impetus, since they are on the primary defense and console.
Look at this pick. If he doesn't use this as a 6th pick, speak easy on the Montaigne. This is not something I've ever seen or I would have ever expected, because usually Boba Vader is the one. Okay, so I was right. Yeah, the Montaigne is a 6th pick, because speak easy, as we were talking about, this guy is a out and out fragger, and putting it on a shield was like thunk. But
yeah, that would have been a good thunk. Yeah, but Glass pick, you know, he'll be going in for the console office pick. Pogger, just staying on Jaeger. Nothing new.
He's gonna stick with the Bandit. Isn't gonna stick with the Bandit. I mean, Pogger, he's gonna switch over to the Jaeger. And
Pogger initially picked Jaeger, then switched to Bandit, then switched back to Jaeger.
So I thought he was gonna stick with the second pick of the Bandit, but apparently not. So it's a bit of a confusing choice to go with the Bandit, because they are going on the second floor console office defense.
Razor wire ready.
So I guess I wouldn't really have expected to see a Bandit in the first place.
I like this mute jammer setup, actually.
Definitely.
Reloaded.
You're not really gonna expect that placement for that mute jammer. Therefore, you won't be able to wallbang it. So when the drones get thrown in, they might be able to move a bit, but they'll like almost immediately get muted. So this is smart placement.
I like how KBT is just extra cautious. They know that there's a vigil. They know that he will probably most definitely end up roaming. And so, what could happen first? A spawn peek. What is confusing to me is that it's a wild Dokkaebi that is peeking the window instead of a glass.
That's true.
A bomb has been located.
Oh, and he actually gets his throw of the drone in far enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so one drone did not make it. It got muted, and the second drone did make it. And he puts it on top of the bomb, which I think that's muted.
Yeah, that will be muted.
So look at that. That mute placement already paying dividends. But Pogger here, he has taken quite a bit of damage. 50 HP almost down. Playing this fairly defendable yellow stairs position. He's got a lot of barbed wire to warn him if anyone's coming his way, and he's got an ADS as well in case someone tries to frag him out. But looks like KBT aren't interested in pushing yellow stairs.
Feels rather that Poggers will have a really nice shot on the push when the dropping in through the window is gonna happen.
3 members on this west side rappel, and one gets in. Speakeasy actually gets the kill off the Sivley. And the plant's going down the gold radar. He's inhaled a lot of smoke, but he is getting the plant down nonetheless. Zezos takes out activating. Pogger tries to disable the defuse plant, but he's not able to. And the 3 kills, SMG, Pogger, and Thai Asian Friend all get a flurry of kills, but it's the diffuser is still in a very good position, and Speakeasy, he's not gonna have to watch the yellow stairs run out, and the run out from the main door, which SMG tries to get punished for in terms of health point, and Pog actually gets Speakeasy, and he's gonna go for the defuse right away. Corin has to jump in, and he actually gets the kill, and Thai Asian Friend stops the defuse from happening.
Oh my lord, can he actually clutch it?
And he does!
Oh my god!
He gets the 3k after coming in.
Oh my lord!
Let that happen. No.
Oh my god, Corin, the madman himself will be clutching with a 3k at the end.
Oh, that Jaeger Pogger will be furious with his team that they allowed this guy to just waltz in and take him down. He'll be raging at the guy who's playing near the long table hallway. He'll be like, "What on earth were you doing?"
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. How was that allowed? Because Pogger, he heard that the Dokkaebi was repelling in.
Yeah, I mean, he thought
get off the thing and kill the Dokkaebi, then go for the
that's a fair point. I mean, it is kind of his mistake too, yes, because it was a 1v3 scenario, and there was at least at the minimum 2-way crossfire setup, because Corin could not go for the diffuse disabler right away. So that means if Pogger had actually fallen off the diffuse disable and just turned around and shot him, he could have actually won the round. There's more than enough time. But you know, it's not just his mistake alone. And in that scenario, actually, I wouldn't expect to need to fall.
Yeah, but oh well. I still can't believe that happened. And Pogger will be deciding to play now with using the alibi. Other than that, there's not much of a change in the rosters. Whereas actually same thing is happening for KlickBait tactics, except for a change on Twitch, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Twitch is a new.
Yeah, Twitch wasn't played. Yeah, she wasn't played, but it's a good operator to have in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we saw earlier today. I mean, a morning for us and night for the Brazilians. M King on that Twitch against FaZe. He pulled off a 2v5 scenario.
Yeah.
So
and her weaponry is amazing. Her utility is still very viable and can counter both of the newer operators. So no, she's still in the league, and I feel that.
Yeah, 2-speed, fairly tanky, good gun, good utility. Honestly, in terms of well-roundedness, she's probably one of the best.
Yeah, I can say so.
Corin's on the room hunt. He might be able to get this smoke. Smoke is concussed right now. Is he gonna hear? No, Zezos is gonna be the one taking him down from the window, because he did hear the rappel, it seemed, and his phone was ringing as well. That's a late reinforcement going up from Zayas.
Bomb located by
attacker.
Yeah, he will manage to surprisingly get away from that, but Spirited will be ready on the case, securing the kill onto Arctic Moose. And now that is Smoke and Jaeger out of the equation, 3v5 situation. And yeah, Corin just seeming to looking for a lunch. That's another one.
That's too easy. That's way too easy. And Pogger is just too late to come and hold this angle. And the plant's already going down. They have the bomb side easily. And that's a flawless round from the attackers. Corin gets one, Speakeasy finishes things off.
Yeah. Judging by how, at the moment, clickbait tactics. Sorry, I can't seem to just keep it on a quick pronunciation, but KBT are able to just roll in with the punches, and it feels that Impetus would just. It's definitely not their strongest map. You can see that from the way the way they're approaching the defense, the way they going for it, like that late reinforcement should not have happened. The way how Smoke ended up getting baited out and playing solo, that was not the right idea. And hopefully we'll be seeing Impetus picking the pace back up, but to be honest,
well, let's see. It's still early days.
Yeah.
2 rounds then only. If it was like 2 rounds with the old format, then yes, I may be a little bit more apprehensive of the comeback happening. But you know, we have seen crazier stuff just today. You know, Ninjas in Pajamas being defeated by Team 1. I know Bootcamp Gaming defeating FaZe Clan, and you know, these 2 teams, NIP and FaZe, these are giants in the Rainbow Six scene as well as giant orgs. Great players, lots of LAN experience. So if it can happen to them, it can definitely happen here.
Definitely. I would have to agree with you on this one.
Locate and defuse bombs.
I like your response in the Twitch chat as well.
Well, I know my Southeast Asia, boys. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey.
So Civil is on the castle this time, and that's a different change that they might be trying out. He's gonna do the standard 3 castle. We saw this attempt from SOTS in the previous match as well. You can see the connector has been castled off, and you castle off the spiral staircase. And now we're gonna see a setup. Now the mirror isn't being picked here.
5 seconds to go.
So yeah, and she's not back. So that's an interesting
locate and defuse the bomb.
Maybe there's a bigger plan behind it.
Yeah, because with the castle plus mirror combo, this hold becomes pretty easy.
Yeah, I would have to agree with you on that. Yeah, it does certainly becomes way easier to control, and you can open up your own kind of angles. You're not restricted by just the soft walls or
the bomb has been located.
You can also have that castle that would serve as the soft wall for a short amount of time until the explosives start hitting it. But yeah, definitely castle is a good choice for this one. But I feel that the decision not to bring Mira probably might bite them in the backside, but maybe not. Maybe there's a bigger choice of, let's say, bringing a Mute to it or bringing an Ella on SMG.
Well, the Mute Castle combo is a strong combo as well. You can stop a fuse, but you cannot stop this. Oh, how does he make that rotation without getting shot down by Zezos? That's a very tight angle. Unfortunately, Zezos' reaction time just not lightning quick enough to take the Mute down, and that's 2 smokes. Oh no, he's actually jumped in, has Boba Vader. He's gonna take a bit of damage. The Thai Asian friend does take down Zezos. I think that was at the jump out. Boba Vader takes even more damage, down 25 HP once again, but he gets glance off, and Civil is gonna push up aggressively. He's gonna get to Boba Vader. Boba Vader actually did take down Thai Asian friend. The jump out doesn't work out for him. Speakeasy takes him down. Speakeasy takes down Polka as well as 3v2 post plant scenario once again, and I can't speak fast enough.
I'll be more than happy to help you with that, but they have a 2v3 now situation. SMZ goes in for the roll-in, tries to pull Mobby Big Dick.
4K.
Speakeasy. Yeah, Speakeasy with a 4K will be securing that one, finishing off the last player with the PMM, with nearly a golden PMM, which is props to you, my mans. And round 4, yeah. KBT rolling with a 3-round streak, and so far it just works quite well for them. And it seems that Impetus are slowly kind of either giving up on defense, saying maybe we can pull off something on offense, because those runouts should not have happened. If you do want to do a runout, run to the downstairs of the exit stairs and peek from there.
Yeah,
you're gonna have, better yet, you're gonna have a element of surprise.
Correct.
And you can catch a double kill, because none of them were actually aiming for or holding the angle onto the exit stairs.
Yeah, that's 2 good points you make. One is that yes, they could have gone exit stairs, or they could have even gone for a jump out from piano. That is actually an even more unexpected run out. But to the point of these guys being on the rappel, they put like 3 members at any given moment in both the rounds. You know, they put 3 members at least on the rappel. And that's a very dangerous proposition.
better yet, what they could have done if they did want to do that risky run out on the window, have one do that, but time it with the person who is speaking from below.
Attackers need
at
to
the
locate
at
and
the
defuse
exit
as
stairs.
many
So
bombs as they
you
can.
get the bait out, and you definitely secure the kill because neither of them will be able to flick that fast to the run out on the exit stairs. Just do that and get the element of surprise. Wapang, you get the round.
Correct. Or even do a simultaneous jump out, one from piano, one from exit stairs. They can't aim at two places at once. I mean, they can, but they won't expect it.
But oh well.
Alibi. Is this the second
10
alibi?
seconds left.
Setting up a diversion.
Yes. Actually, SMZ picked Alibi before.
Yeah,
5 seconds left.
wasn't it a?
But that is the second.
Oh no, this is.
Attackers recover the diffuser. Attackers are
Getting
moving
a
out
bit
to
confused
locate a
with
bomb and
myself here,
defuse it.
Interesting positioning of the alibi there, kind of hiding behind cover, and kind of peeking out. But I don't think anyone is really gonna fall for that positioning. But it's so hard to guess, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm interested with Poggers picking the Doctor for this one. Because, yeah, we saw it on the last matchup, what happens when you pick a dog. And
Yeah.
the answer is you're getting absolutely wrecked.
I mean, if you play that kind of style, the error. Oh, good kill. You were saying.
Yeah, never mind. I'll take my words back. Poggers just goes in nearly catches. Yeah, he gets
Simlay
double.
steals one kill. SMZ shoots down Spirited, and this has gone pear-shaped very fast for KBT.
That works very well, and I believe this time Impetus Gaming finally realizing that maybe console office is not the brightest idea to keep going for 3 rounds in a row. SMZ though, it's like, oh, the ballsy play by that Asian friend. Never mind.
Speakeasy. He's still here.
Yep.
He's still alive.
Speakeasy's still there. He's still out here. He's still fragging. He's ready to go. The Echo drone will just stay there, just to be able to hold off the glass for a little bit longer. And to be honest, trading off a Jaeger for this one is not that much of a problem because you managed to secure 3 kills, and you're delaying the glass even further, and you're forcing Boba Vader to come around and assist to waste some more time by Pogger on Doc, who still has 2 more steam shots.
SMZ would be wanting one of those stim shots right about now, but he's not anywhere near near Pogger right now. And to be absolutely honest, right now, I would just think these guys should rotate back to site. You have a 2-man advantage. You can stack up 2 versus 1 on each possible entry. You can stack up 2 versus 1 on each possible attacker, and still come out on top.
Yeah. And definitely, but with 40 seconds left to go, there's not really much time for the execution for Impetus. No, wait, for KBT part. And there seems like a drop down into the kitchen, which probably would have a whole lot of crossfire. Speakeasy picks up the kill onto Pogger, making it a 2v3. 20 seconds. And
Bomb located by attackers.
left to go for
15 seconds
KBT.
remaining.
And it does seem that Impetus will be picking up their first win in this match.
Oh, jumps in. Oh no, he gets smoked, but Speakeasy picks up one more.
Speakeasy.
Oh, he does down the diffuser carrier. No, not the diffuser carrier. Speakeasy gets down. Oh, but Arctic Moves picks up the kill through the smoke. SMZ was down as well. I think SMZ got down by Arctic Moves. That's why I was. That was unfortunate.
Disable the bomb diffuser.
Glass is wiggling around. No, don't touch my precious.
Unfortunate, and that almost worked out. a bit of the reasoning, I would have to lay a bit of the blame on Pogger, as we said. We're talking about him not rotating all the way down. So when he did eventually start making the rotate, he was just easily caught out by the glass. And he chose to rotate, I believe, from spiral or yellow stairs as well, rather than just going from Visa stairs right down to the basement.
Yeah. Yeah, Pogger's. I mean, he did his job well. He secured nearly a double kill for himself. Well, a kill and a half, let's call it, with the assist. So I'd say he did it quite well. SMZ will now be switching over to Doc, and Jaeger will be given to Pogger. And they'll be trying to go for console office meeting room once again. Maybe that's just the decision that let's just throw this round away.
I mean, to be fair, they did win the garage, so now they have a choice between lobby and console office. Personally, I would go for broke. I would go for lobby. And a lot of teams, especially in Southeast Asia, kind of don't like lobby. You know, they either put it as a secondary or tertiary bomb site. And this is weird because, especially in Europe and especially with Penta and now Millennium, these teams even
Attackers
go
need to
to lobby
locate and
as the
defuse as many
primary
bombs
bomb
as they
site. They're
can.
that confident and they feel that the bomb site is that good.
I'd say it's rather just the decision of taking out that wild card plan out of the equation if they manage to win, and go to them way more confident sides. Rather that mentality that I see with this trend happening. Keep easy going on the 9 kills so far. Doing some heavy carrying for his team.
Yeah, that
with
was
them
like
glass plays.
9-1, 2-1-1 or something like
10
that.
seconds to insertion.
Yeah.
He's incredible. To have him on any team, maybe even the top teams like
Attackers
Arrow
recovered the
and
bomb
Envy right
diffuser.
now,
Attackers'
maybe even
objective
they
is to locate a bomb
could
and
make
defuse
something
it.
work. And Speak Easy is AFK with the hollow site, but now he's back.
Yeah. Warren will be moving up straight away towards the admin to be contesting with SNZ actually, so this should be quite spicy.
So SMC's
An ACOG versus ACOG.
Yeah, SMC's not exactly playing in admin. He's just playing right outside admin with Arctic moves ready to rotate and help him if needed. I'm not sure if they want to try and like lull KBT into some false sense of complacency.
There was rather just a bait to see. So the drones will see him there around break room.
No.
But never mind. Wow, Warren just tracks him down and shuts him off.
And hacks the cameras.
And he gets to hack the camera as well. So that will be a blow and a half to the defense of Impetus for this one, because Arctic Moose is now going to be at an even more disadvantage. They will need to take that and take down the cameras. Hobovator will just get continuously shot with that echo charge. Arctic, what? Oh my lord! No, Cyril manages to actually pick up a kill on the
And the second
one onto Speakeasy. Now a 3v4 situation in favor of Impetus as Zesos is down as well, but Boba manages to trade him off straight away. Spirited will be taking down Arctic Moose now. 2v3 now in favor of KBT. And Pogas and Thy Asian Friend are the only two alive. And Echo and a Jaeger. There's still plenty of time for the attackers to do their push. And Boba Vader Zesos has been picked up as well.
So look at what Spirited is doing below. He's gonna come up from the yellow stairs or the spiral stairs, and these two guys are gonna be pressuring in. They all have A-side control, kind of, with the Echo drone still in play though. But that's gonna be really devastating. Pogba does take down Boba Vader as he tries to
Attackers recover the diffuser.
That, and you can see Spirited has come up from the spiral stairs. Zesos is down to about 10 HP, and actually Spirit is going to be taken down, and Pogba's going to finish things off, and he's really happy with that.
Well done.
Impetus are going to come in the second half of the first half, so I guess the second quarter of the game. They're going to take the last 2 rounds and go into halftime after for the switch of roles. 3-2, they're still trailing, but looking much better than they did in the first 3 rounds.
Yeah, definitely. They look like they managed to adapt to how KBT were approaching their pushes. So now it's rather a question whether they will be able to keep up the pace with their offense.
First mirror? Yeah, first mirror.
Yes.
First mirror of the day and of this match.
Is it actually first mirror?
Yeah,
Mirror got banned.
No, mirror was played, on Consulate. He was,
Yeah.
but wasn't very effective, if I remember.
Yeah, that is true.
But
nonetheless, Impetus pick seems kind of similar, except for Pogger now bringing a sledge instead of what I believe was Hibana.
Zofia and Hibana at different times.
Yeah.
So
And
it's a
for
good
KBT, KBT seems like just a much more kind of standard pick for the ops. I mean, Bandit, Smoke, Jaeger, Castle, Mirror. That just screams of just play safe, have Castle barricade the double door from the spiral.
No, Zofia switch.
Oh yeah, there we go. There's the Zofia switch, and barricade off the admin, or the better yet the break room entrance. So have only the wall hole open for the Mirror to rotate.
Yeah, so we were talking about this very hole that Impetus tried in one of the first 3 rounds, where they used this hole with the castle, but I believe in the second round, but they didn't have a mirror, and not having a mirror meant that they weren't able to contest admin as easily, and they weren't able to contest it jump in from the window on the west side.
10 seconds left before insertion.
Now it's rather
5 seconds
curious.
left.
Yeah, calling curious about how they will play it out. How will they use the council barricade? Like, I can already see the double door into the admin, which is a bit unpredictable, but I do see the point of this.
I mean, okay, so what's going to happen is they're supposed to take down the soft region, Zofia and or SMZ. They might be able to funnel the attackers onto the onto the northern door to the left of Boulevard.
Yeah, so make them push through the break room, and from there move on. But I'm kind of doubting that at this very moment.
I don't think they're interested in doing that east push.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it, and it seems that it will be a full-on west push by Impetus, which is viable. But I feel that there's way too much utility that has been put onto defense of the west side. So it won't be the cleverest decision, but at the same time, they will be evading the attempted funnel by Mira.
Zerzos, he's gonna go play onto the yellow stairs where we saw the Jaeger from Impetus there. Earlier, he had an ADS to keep him company, but right now Zerzos doesn't have an ADS from SMG though, he gets the first frag, that Ash being put to work. Corin goes down, Castle down at halfway point of the round.
Getting Corin is, that will be quite a bit of a blow. Corin was able to pull off a couple of clutches and frags as well, so minusing out him that early, well, fairly early through the round is a good idea for SMZ. Now, the problem for SMZ will be contesting with Zessel, who is Spirit actually.
Second kill from him, pushes up, and Spirit actually smokes out Arctic moves right there on the window. That's unfortunate for him. That's a glass down and his level. Speakeasy kills Sky friend as he pushes up way too far, but Hogger trades him right back. Puts the man advantage back in Impetus' favor.
It seems that Impetus have nailed down their attack. They definitely look way more improved. Civil War is SMZ could actually get some sick kill as well.
I think he did light up Spirited by about 25 HP, and he gets the mirror window from below, so that's some excellent map knowledge, excellent air charge play. Just 15 seconds though, and now they're gonna have to go and try to get Plant down. Also is gonna try to take down that smoke. Plant is going down by Civil. Spirit is gonna try deny it. If he can get this, even one week, he needs to stay alive, but he can't. SMZ.
2 seconds.
Ooh, that was too close for comfort for Impetus Gaming, and they leveled things up 3-3 right now. And I think that was the 3K or a 4K round from SMZ. Well, the 3K round, right? 3K round from SMZ.
Yeah. Very close, yeah. I don't really have much to say. If Smoke would have been able to go prone slightly quicker and waste that much, like those 2 seconds on having them to sprint right around the corner, it would have been definitely a win for KBT. But unfortunately for them, that's not going to be the case. Pick off Thatcher this time for the Asian friend instead of the Twitch, which is kind of interesting. Other than that, they might switch over.
They might switch over because it's a Thatcher without a hard breacher. Unless they're gonna switch to have a hard breacher, in which case it means that they're anticipating a garage defense from KBT. But
actually, I feel that they managed to actually read in quite well on this one because Thatcher is still viable.
I mean, so yeah, definitely.
You can get rid of those ADSs and the yellow charges. So that is definitely a good decision. But I feel that maybe Twitch's drone might have been a slightly better choice.
Yeah, I mean,
in regards because you have way more flexible decision making. You can pre-place your drone anywhere, and it doesn't get blocked by the ADS of JN.
And of course, you know, the better firepower with the M2. We've already talked about that. And you know, both are 2 speeds. That's not really much of a difference. So it just really comes down to the utility and the gun. And for a second floor bomb set attack,
10 seconds left.
Not exactly sure that Thatcher is the best pick. It's not a bad pick, you know. But
it's rather, I'd say that the Asian friend actually is going in for the rather more supportive play, allowing the rest of his team to go for the frags rather. That's at least what I'm picking up from all of this. What do you reckon?
I mean, it could be, but we'll have to see how exactly he uses the Thatcher. Maybe he has something up his sleeve that I'm just not catching right now.
Yeah, we'll find that out in a moment. Arctic will be actually going in once again to repel to west windows. This was actually being a bit more aggressive on his plays now. Knowing being able to expand his play area would actually mean quite big, especially with him playing on Ella with his Grismot mines. So I'm curious how will KBT be able to return with this, and whether we will be seeing a draw on this one.
Yeah, that would be. I mean, I would be very interested to see a draw. Speakeasy is gonna start off the killing by taking down the flag, and that's a big kill. And SMZ is actually trying to come in through the garage, and he's taking 50 HP worth of damage. Zezos playing on exit stairs, dealing a fair amount of hits.
Yeah.
Now Spirited here in the connector, he's gonna try and stop anyone else. He still does have Speakeasy upstairs with him for company, and that duo upstairs, it's gonna work very well because these guys, these Impetus Gaming, they're not really attacking admins that strongly, and even if they do, Quarren can just call out. He has a mirror window. He can say, alright guys, they are rotating some of the attack here. I may need some help, or if he doesn't need some help, he will not call for it. Just 1 minute left to go, and SMZ unfortunately ends up flashing himself.
Yeah, that would not be preferable right now for SMZ. 50 seconds on the clock left, and a 5v4 with the advantage towards the defenders, towards the KBT. So, to be honest, at this point, actually your prediction of it being a draw for the first map actually seems like definitely a might be.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see it draw. I think these two teams are really closely matched. But it didn't look like that way at the very start, but, you know, it was 3-0, still early days, and look at that. Oh no!
Oh my god, that push!
Oh,
that
whoa!
was,
What? He just gets that
was
through the smoke.
Play. Wow. KBT just absolutely ruthless. Oh my lord! There's your friend going hard with the pistol.
The attackers win! What on earth was that?
A 4K with a pistol.
That was a 5v2.
A 4K by thy Asian friend. What the heck is happening? What? What?
Oh my goodness, that was absolutely incredible from the captain of Impetus Gaming, and he puts his team in the lead. That's 4 straight rounds for his side. phenomenal stuff from the Malaysians. I cannot believe it. That Asian friend with the pistol on Thatcher. We were like, yeah, Thatcher, maybe not. But okay, if you can do that with that SAS pistol, by all means, please go ahead and do that. 4K in the dying seconds in a 5v2 scenario. That's insane, absolutely insane.
That was nutty. I got nothing to say. I'm amazed.
I got nothing
well done to the Asian friend. Impetus Gaming taking the advantage, the point advantage over KBT after losing 3-0. Like,
yeah.
That's comeback trading is real. Comeback is definitely real, and yeah, I'm all up. I'm all up for that. It did seem
Attackers
that
need to locate and defuse bombs.
This is what we call like kind of beauty in chaos, because the Asian friend, he took advantage of the absolute chaos that was going on with the smoke in the final few seconds, and he's like, alright, I'm gonna win this.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Yeah, no, that play was just absolutely phenomenal, and I'm even more excited now. I can't wait for what's gonna happen in Border, because that means Border's gonna be a bloodbath.
Could we see 6 in a row?
10 seconds left.
I suddenly want to see 6 in a row, because that would be some comeback. The only better comeback could be 4-0 down and then 6 in a row.
Attackers are moving to defuse the bomb.
3-0 down. I can't imagine what the players must have been thinking at the moment. Like, you know, we are down 3-0. They must be a bit demoralized, and that has to go down a lot to the people who are helping the team keep the morale up, and I expect this to be the Asian friend's job. So whoever did that, kept the morale up and kept their belief in their own abilities, major props to them.
Yeah. Now, I do believe that Asian friend is actually the captain of the team, so it will be his job to keep up the morale, to just keep up, like, guys, come on, don't back out, let's try this, we still have several rounds to go, and voila. Like, and the pick for Impetus Gaming for this round is actually, I like it. It is fairly standard with bringing Poggers on, continuing to keep Poggers on glass. But yeah, bringing two hard breaches, the Thatcher and SMZ, continuing to keep them on act. Look at this run out by
Zesos, no, you can't do that.
I mean, that nearly worked.
Dude, that was yeah, because I thought I thought Poggo was gonna easily see him, and that would have been a clean headshot. But luckily for both sides, no one came into anyone's crosshairs.
Yeah. Meanwhile, SMZ will be going in for the clearing to just ensure that there's nobody roaming upstairs. But it is a wild vigil and a mute around the bathrooms area, so SMZ could stumble into them on the spiral stairs, especially on Corin, who might actually catch one of the attackers off guard at the front entrance. He does seem to know that there's something's up.
Ooh, he can hear the footsteps. He saw the head.
Oh, he does
a bit of a potato.
He goes for it.
Oh, he does finally secure the kill. And he hears behind him, he's gonna secure the kill as well. SMZ taken down, Spirit to take down Arctic moves, and this push that was looking so good has fallen right apart. Oh, he gets a third! Quarren!
Defender has left the area.
Absolute madman himself, but Poggers will try to get the kill on Zesos, but Speakeasy will be trading him off straight away, earning KDT the 4th round, drawing it up again. So just to remind you guys, there's 4 more rounds in total left, in case that it will be a very
more
close.
Rounds. This round 2 more, and the next one.
Yeah, actually, that's right. That's true. My bad. Yeah, 2 more rounds. So if this happens, there will be a draw. Both teams will receive a point to go into the next match.
Look at that. lopsided KBT carry. 13 kills Speakeasy, 9 kills Corin, and then it was like a 3-2-2 or something, or 5-3-2. Wow.
That is a wow. And that is a wow indeed. But
yeah, and that kind of explains why they lost 4 rounds in a row, because suddenly Impetus Gaming turned it on, started winning each and every gunfight.
Yeah. Yeah, no. It feels that, if you remember the good old COVID curse back in the ANZ starting days, what would happen is you'd have COVID lose 3 maps in a row, and then only from there they, okay, yep, we probably should stop memeing, let's go for that, let's go, and actually try hard. And from there you would see them just pulling the comeback trend and just winning the whole map. So I feel that this could be the reason here, but we just witnessed the Impetus Gaming train just getting a bit paused up. Hold up, maybe get us a quick refuel. KBT picks up one more round. So now I'm on the fence. I don't even know what's going to happen, because to me it feels that Impetus Gaming managed to actually nail down on how to play against KBT, but KBT are able to pull off some strats or just counter strats from time to time. Like that garage push, I don't think that Impetus were ready for.
Yeah, I mean, SMZ kind of did an oof on that garage push. He got taken down really easily. He was coming in from the, sorry, not the garage push, he was coming in from Visa from the lobby. And Corin just sat there. It's not even like he was using a lot of cover, and he just took down 3 people, 3 or 4, just sitting there. That can't happen. Impetus needs to punish him.
But Boba Vader will be now holding an angle in the admin, and I believe that will be the Asian friend who will be pushing up next. He will be droning up ahead. Can he spot a wild Corin? Can he spot him? There's also Speakeasy. Wow, that is a whole lot of manpower actually put into the defending the admin. They do know that Impetus Gaming will be going for, at the very least, a push in there or a peek. So KBT being able to counter-strike that and adapt to that. That is quite well played. Now the bigger question is, can Impetus realize it in time, or to be able to just simply out-frag him?
Oh, Spirited goes for a jump out. Arctic Moose does go down as Hibana, but the Asian friend sitting all the way at the front door, front gate. He does take him down, and that's not a trade that should have been happening. Smoke for Hibana, especially Hibana on a second floor bomb site. No, sir.
Yeah, I would say that, yeah, that trade, utility-wise, that would be in favor of KBT, even after losing Smoke. But that just means that for Impetus, they will need to go for a rotation. They will need to switch up their tactic and go for the console office push. And Zesos heard that exactly well. He will be going for a very
Oh no!
Oh, he goes actually!
He gets
no!
Zesos, no way!
Wow.
Oh, he does get shot down, but to get 2 kills? No way! And SMZ is down on 1 HP, 2 down here.
That must be quite heartbreaking for Impetus after being that close to winning after the Asian friend pulling off like a 4K with a pistol. Ah, man. That is not good. 28 seconds on the clock, and at this point there's not really much to be done.
They are attacking second floor, and one's on 0.5, one's on the first floor. 15 seconds. Both on the first floor.
15 seconds left.
And there's Ella mines blocking the defensive carrier's way, and easy kill for Speakeasy standing on top of the table, takes him down, and then Corin finishes things off.
Yeah, KBT once again in the advantage for points, and for them, they need, well, next round is going to be the final one, the decider, whether this will be a draw or the win towards the KBT. Match point.
I'm going to put my money, if I had, on a draw. Oh yeah, if I had any. Unfortunate.
I would go for draw. I would definitely go for draw, but that would depend. Lobby press room. That is going to be a wild card in here. And a pick of Monty. I like how they read it off. Pogger, actually, let's take a look at the score. Quarren and Speakeasy on 14 and 10. Holy, the double digits are real, ladies and gentlemen. Whereas for Pogger and Asian Friend, top fragging with 8 kills each. And I like how...
Cav.
A Cav for Quarren, Maestro for Boba Fett as well. Whereas Pogger read in and got the Monty.
Okay, no Cav.
No Cav, yeah, this will be an Echo. This will be a rather more safe choice for that. No memes, no nothing, just sweat it out, get the W, and off you go. Or lose it, and off you go for the next map.
Lose it.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
At this point, everything could happen. But Maestro and Echo, that will be a very strong choice for the utility. And this will definitely be an issue for Impetus, because they technically don't have any consequences. They don't have anything to counter the Maestro. And they will be able to technically counter Echo's drone if he won't be careful. And from there, it is a good pick for KBT. I'm rather curious how will Impetus be able to counter the plays.
Oh, so I was talking about, in the earlier game, was I? Oh no, in this very game, no, this other previous game on Consulate, where I said Southeast Asian teams don't really like to go to lobby, but look at this, look at what we're seeing. KBT, these guys are forced, I think, to go to the lobby. No, are they forced? No, I don't think so, because they lost their attack. No, they won. Actually, I'm getting confused right here.
You already lost now.
Yeah, I'm getting rather confused. So I think this is not a forced pick. Actually, it's not a forced pick for KBT. Their choice. This is their choice to go to the lobby, and this might throw Impetus Gaming off. Zezos gets 1 kill through the wall. Sivley goes down. That's the Lion. He does get detected, but pretty decent.
But nobody was able to get the refrag.
Yeah,
that was the problem. Pogger will be now trying to follow up Speakeasy and Zezos, who will be downstairs. I mean upstairs, pardon me. And Pogger will be spotting. He will be giving away the info that there's a wild Jaeger on the loose. But do they know that there's a Zezos also picking from the meeting?
I would expect them to give him... Yeah, okay, there's a drone spotting him, and now he's gonna go for it, and then spot track does take down a fair bit of HP. It opens up the rotation hole even further, but Zezos... What? He got a knife kill on Pogger.
He got down to that knife.
Oh, right. Oh no, Speakeasy, what are you doing?
Boy. Oh, that is not good. Speakeasy will be taking down Santos and will be escaping from the run out. Yeah, that is not. But nonetheless, a 3v4 situation, not the greatest situations for Impetus Gaming, unfortunately. But there's still time for the plays. There's still time for the plan execution, and they still got the viable operators. They still have Twitch, they still have Cabana and the Dokkaebi. So, and now they have the cameras as well.
Oh, SMZ
nice peek onto Speakeasy. Now evening out the score. 3v3 with 30 seconds on the clock.
Attackers recover the bomb
Spirited is used on the backstairs. Oh no, he's actually gonna get Arctic Moose. Arctic Moose peeks his old position, not expecting him to charge him just like that. The Asian Friend, he turns off at the wrong moment. He could have gotten the kill onto the smoke as well. Now he's gonna have to drop. Boba Vader just take down SMZ, and unfortunately for Impetus Gaming, heartbreak as they rally back so strongly. But the first 3 and the last 3 rounds going in favor of ClickBait tactics means that they will take the win on this map.
Yeah, very unfortunate for Impetus Gaming. Well played to KBT, and yeah, double digits once again on Speakeasy and Quarren. whereas for poggers in the Asian